Alright, welcome to Game 3 of Week 4 here between the Harrison Spitballs and the Alex Eggs. This game is going to be played in Bowser Jr.'s playroom here between the 0-2 Alex Eggs and the 1-2 Harrison Spitballs. This is a non-conference game here in Week 4. As we're going to see the Spitball Squidward pitching to Red Shy Guy of the Eggs. It's going to be an early out, ground out for the Alex Eggs, as we're going to see Goomba up to the plate. And Funky Kong is hit with a banana, and that's going to be a single, an infield single for Goomba there. Nice play. Up next, Mr. Bean. Mr. Bean will hit into a double play to end the inning. Damn. Squidward has an 8.4 ERA, slightly above average. He's going to look to lower that today. We'll see pitching for the Eggs is going to be Red Shy Guy, or rather just Shy Guy. With a leadoff single there with the help of an item is going to be Blue Yoshi, one of the best hitters in the league. Batting .727. Shy Guy has an ERA of 1.35, as that's going to be a double play. A nice grab from Eggman, who's playing in just his second game of the year. Blue Toad at the bat now. As that's deep in the outfield, Goomba cannot get there. It'll be a single. Funky Kong now up to bat. He had a lot of deep fly balls last game, but could not score a run. Could not hit a home run. He hit about 3 balls to the fence, all of them caught. As he's going to hit a line drive to center field. That'll be a hit to single. The Eggs coming off a bye last week. As Squidward comes up to bat here. The Harrison Spitballs coming off of a disappointing loss to the Logan Monarchs, a 9-7 game, a thriller, as that's going to be a fly out to center field, and it will be a 0-0 first inning. Top of the second, up for the Alex Eggs is going to be Paragoomba. Both of these teams play a similar style of game, a lot of ground balls, line drives, balls in the gap. Or the goal here is that's going to be a fly out to left field. We will not see many, if any, home runs from these teams today, but the defense should be on point. As we're going to see Green Paratroopa ground out to the shortstop. This is going to be a game of whoever can have the most outfield or extra base hits will likely win. So Yoshi comes to the plate. No stars there. And that'll be a single. Both of these teams on the outside looking in, fighting for a playoff spot. It's still early in the year, but this will be an excellent tiebreaker to have going later in the season as Red Magikoopa comes to the plate with 2 strikes. He's going to foul that one off to stay alive. And that is hit with the boo. It's in the gap. Red Magikoopa going to Yoshi, gonna go home. And that's gonna be an RBI double for Red Magikoopa. Red Magikoopa batting .625 with 2 doubles and a home run in 2 games. By far the Eggs' best player. At least the Eggs' best hitter. As we're gonna see Eggman has yet to have a hit yet this year. We'll see if he can break that hitless streak. Eggman gonna use a star. That's gonna be a hit. Bomb into the center fielder. That'll put the runners at the corners for a single. Up now, Red Yoshi batting .778. Has a triple this year. Excellent opportunity for the Alex Eggs to expand this lead. As Red Yoshi is going to ground out to the shortstop, and that will end the inning. Waluigi with a couple nice plays there to corral the balls. Speaking of Waluigi, he'll be the first up in the bottom of the second.
So far, the game is better than I was expecting.
Waluigi batting .667 this year. And that is going to be a lazy ground ball to the shortstop. Nice chemistry there in the infield. Shy Guy is still pitching, this time to Pringles. Pringles, having only played in one game this year, batting .800, will line out with a nice catch there by Red Magikoopa. And here we'll see Red Toad, a lot of surprising power, 2 doubles and a home run this year, as that's going to get hit to center field for a single. Up now, Toadsworth. Red Toad trying to steal. He's going to be safe in there with a stolen base. That'll put a runner in scoring position. As that's going to go past Red Yoshi. Red Toad will not score. That'll put runners at the corners for Blue Yoshi. Blue Yoshi looking to make an all-star appearance this year. He's been playing excellently so far. And this one will be a ground out to the shortstop. A lack of chemistry there between the shortstop and second baseman, but it will not harm them as the Eggs will get out of that inning. Into the top of the third, up 1-0. We're going to see Shy Guy. Shy Guy batting only .125. 1 for 8 this year. As that is popped up to the shortstop, wheeling back, that'll be an out. Up now is the Goomba. Goomba puts it up the middle for a single. Here we're going to see Mr. Bean. Mr. Bean is going to send it deep to the outfield. That's in the gap of left center. A throw to third, and he's going to slide in safe. Runners at the corners now. Excellent opportunity for Paragoomba here. Paragoomba is going to send it deep. Waluigi can't get there. Goomba held up. He's going to go home now, and that's a lazy throw from the center fielder, and that will score a run. Blue Yoshi with a weak arm in center field cannot get the ball home fast enough, and Goomba will score. RBI single there for Paragoomba. Now up Paratroopa. 2 stars, runners on first and second. That's going to be hit into Waluigi for a double play. Nice play there by the shortstop. But the Alex Eggs will score another run. The Eggs, having only scored 6 runs through 2 games this year, have 2 runs through 2 innings, or through 3 innings. Up now is Minion. And Minion hits it over the head of Red Magikoopa. You would have expected her to use her wand there, but she cannot make the catch. Here we're going to see Red Shy Guy's tired, and in the game is going to be Yoshi, the captain. Yoshi having an excellent year on the mound with an ERA of just 4.85. That's going to be a tongue catch for Red Yoshi and a quick throw to the first baseman for a ground out. A runner on second now. Funky Kong represents the tying run. He's a big hitter. You got to be nervous.
What does RBI change?
RBI chance. So if there's a runner in scoring position, you have an RBI chance. Scoring position means on second or third. Okay.
I didn't know what the change meant, but that's pretty wrong.
And Red Yoshi's going to make a tongue catch. Not able to corral it in for the double play, but that will be a nice grab to save the hit. Funky Kong has been a bit of a disappointment this year, all things considered. Only batting .375. He has 1 home run and not much else. But Squidward up to the plate now, an excellent middle infielder. And that's going to be over the head of Red Magikoopa. We're going to see runners at the corners now, a single for Squidward. Here we're going to see captain on captain. As Waluigi comes up, 1 star for Yoshi, 5 for Waluigi, 2 outs. As that's hit to the outfield, Goomba not fast enough. That's going to score a run. Squidward can't decide to go, slides back in safe. That'll be an RBI single for the captain, Waluigi. Pringle's up to the plate now. It'll be a 2-1 game. Pringles is going to ground out to Red Magikoopa for the 3rd out. That'll be a 1-run inning.
Why
Answering.
is his name Prongle?
Prongle? I don't know. Great question. As Yoshi comes to the plate, Squidward's still pitching. Yoshi's gonna send it deep. That's a single, just short of Minion's outstretched arm. Red Magikoopa up now, a surprising power hitter. That's gonna be a slap hit to center field. Yoshi will get in there safe, and that'll be a single. 2 early singles in the top of the 4th here for Eggman. No outs now. Eggman looks to slap hit. Will hit it out in the outfield. Yoshi a little confused. Red Magikoopa a little confused. That's going to be a fielder's choice. Red Magikoopa not knowing if she wanted to run. She'll be thrown out at second. Runners at the corners now for Red Yoshi, who has also been having a great year. 7 hits on 9 attempts coming into this game. That's going to go past the outstretched arms of Toadstool. Yoshi tags up to go home. That's safe. RBI single there for Red Yoshi. As it's just out of the reach of Toadstool, who tries to make a diving catch. Once again, weak arm in center field, Blue Yoshi. There's going to be runners on first and second, 1 out for Shy Guy, who is going to hit into a double play. A nice backhanded grab there for Funky Kong at third base. And the Alex Eggs will answer the 1-run half inning from the Harrison Spitballs with 1 run of their own. It's going to be 3-1 in favor of the Alex Eggs. Up now for the Harrison Spitballs is Red Toad, Yoshi in to pitch. And Red Toad's going to hit just short of the center fielder. A pattern begins to emerge. As I said it before, not a ton of big hitters on either of these rosters. You have to think Funky Kong, one of the big hitters for the Spitballs, as that's going to be a fielder's choice. Toadstool hits it to right field, and Red Toad not fast enough to get there. Maybe Red Magikoopa, a big hitter on the Alex Eggs, but you're going to have a lot of people hitting in the infield, trying to stretch out singles, as that's going to be a double play. A nice grab there from the third baseman. That will end the inning. So if you want to get hits, you got to hit it just over that first layer of defenders and drop it short of the outfield. We're going to see Goomba to the plate. Goomba, with the booze, is going to get a single. That is the 3rd time Goomba's used an item today, and it's helped him out. Squidward is tired. Mr. Bean now up. Mr. Bean hits it to Toadsworth. It's going to turn 2.
What a rocket.
Now up, Paragoomba. Paragoomba, line drive. That's going to be an out. A quick half inning there for the Alex Eggs. Still 3-1. 3-1 was the score earlier of the Jared Muscles Irene Monkeys game, as Minion is going to hit to the second baseman and get thrown out because of the chemistry. A nice item there, but as well a nice save from Red Magikoopa as Blue Toad comes to the plate. But yes, 3-1 the score that the Jared Muscles defeated the Irene Monkeys by. It was an early 3-run game there. An early 3-run game there for the Jared Muscles, as Blue Toad is going to get a single to left field. And it was an upset as well, the Irene Monkeys being, I believe, 2.5, 3.5 point favorites. As Funky Kong is going to send it deep left center, that's going to advance the runner to third. Runners at the corners now with 1 out. Nice single there for Funky Kong. Will bring up Squidward. 5 stars for both teams. Will anyone use them? As Squidward is going to send it to Red Yoshi, who's going to use the tongue catch because the tongue catch cannot turn 2, but will get the runner out at first. It will be an RBI there. Now with 2 outs and the captain up, Waluigi, he's going to use a star. It's an awkward single, but a single nonetheless. And that'll bring up Pringles. Runners at the corners now. Pringles sent it deep right. Paragoomba can't get there. He's hit with the shell. It's going to be 3-3. Waluigi runs to third. That will tie up the game. An RBI single there from Pringles. Just barely over the head of the right fielder.
Why is Pringles so cracked?
I don't know why he was sitting all this time. As Yoshi is tired, Red Toad to the plate with a chance to take the lead here in the bottom of the 5th. That is to left field. Mr. Bean can get there, surrounded by a ring of bananas. Lucky that was not hit there. It's going to be tied 3-3 through 5. A great game so far. As we're going to bring up the heart of the order here with Green Magikarp, or Green Paratroopa. Green Paratroopa going to ground out to Waluigi. Up next, the captain. Squidward tired again. We saw Waluigi get on base with a star hit. We know Yoshi has one of the best star hits in the game, but he refuses to use it here. He's going to ground out. Red Magikarp now has not shown her power in quite some time. Will we see it? No, it's going to be a slap hit out right at the second baseman. As we go into the bottom of the 6th, it's still 3-3. Once again, this game big for both teams, as both of these teams are going to be fighting for the wild card spots that represent their... Oh my goodness, Toadstool absolutely hammers one. Off the wall, that's going to be a double. Alex looking for his first win this year here in Week 4. Harrison looking to tie up with Irene at 2-2 in the West. As Blue Yoshi comes to the plate. And Toadstool is going to be caught, or Toadsworth is going to be caught on the base there, as that's going to be a fielder's choice to the shortstop. Here we're going to see Minion. Minion smacks it to center field. Goomba can't get there. A dangerous situation here for the Alex Eggs. With Blue Toad up to the plate. Runners on first and second. Only 1 out. 2 strikes now. Will we see a star pitch? No, we won't, and that will be a single to right field. Blue Yoshi gonna go home. That will be the lead. It's the Waluigi Spitballs bring home a run via a single from Blue Toad. Blue Toad only 1 RBI coming into this game. As we're going to see a replacement for Yoshi, Red Magikarp. As Funky Kong comes up to bat.
Real game begins.
This is a real dicey situation for the Alex Eggs. They must get out of this inning. Yoshi's going to use a tongue catch. Yoshi caught by the bomb. That's going to be a single. Bases loaded for Squidward. Squidward batting .467. Going to use a star. An error by Yoshi. Oh no! Yoshi tries to use the tongue catch. Is unable to make the grab. That is going to be an error that will score a run, and it will be 5-3. The bases remain loaded for the captain. Used a star hit last time. Will he use another? There's 4 stars. He could. He won't. Smack to center field. Everyone advances 1. 6-3 now. You have to think back 2 innings ago when the Alex Eggs were up 3-1. You thought they were getting a little comfortable, getting in their groove as Pringles comes up to the plate. Slipping away, they need to end this inning. As Yoshi's gonna make a nice tongue catch double play. A nice 3-run inning there for the Harrison Spitballs, taking advantage of the opportunities they've been given. Alex, 3 innings left to score 3 runs at least. What can your team do?
We're just hoping that the items give them jobs. Far more helpful in the first few innings.
That's going to be a ground out to the second baseman. And Harrison, what can your team do to maintain this lead?
Well, I mean, we're going to pull Squidward out, hopefully.
Squidward pitching good right now, as that's another ground out from Red Yoshi to the second baseman.
But while Luigi...
I think he's breaking up there, driving through the heart of, I don't know, like LA or something, but that's going to be a single, or rather an error, off the glove of Waluigi. Will continue the inning. Reaches on an error. I think he was trying to say Waluigi is an excellent closer that would put Squidward at the shortstop position, as Goomba is going to hit a single that will advance the runner to third. Now would be a good time to bring in the closer, Waluigi. Mr. Bean up to bat. He represents the tying run. A home run here would tie the game. Instead, he's going to hit a ground ball to the second baseman. Toadsworth gets all 3 outs this inning with an excellent glove. It will be a scoreless inning for the Alex Eggs. Situation now getting dire. And here the Harrison Spitballs will look to pad their lead, as we're going to see yet another pitcher, Eggman, in for Red Magic Koopa. Eggman has not pitched yet this year. We'll see how he can do. As Red Toad is going to send one deep, but foul. That's going to be a strikeout, Red Toad. Can't get up to the heater. Here we'll see Toadsworth. Great glove there at second base. And he's going to pop that over the second baseman for a single. Blue Yoshi here now.
And now with better mic quality.
Blue Yoshi is going to line out for a double play to the shortstop. That will end the 7th inning. Coming into the top of the 8th, it is Harrison Spitballs 6, Alex Eggs 3. Paragoomba up to the plate, 5 stars, as that's a slap hit. It's going to be an out to the left fielder, a line out. A promising opportunity there, but just right at the left fielder. We're going to see Green Paratroopa up now. Another one, as that's a ground ball to Waluigi. 2 outs. Can the captain do anything? Had an opportunity last time to use a star. Didn't do it. Will he use one? They've been sitting at 5 stars almost this entire game. Still not going to use one. Ground out. You have to question the decision-making here from the captain, Yoshi.
How is Squidward such a good pitcher? What the hell is this?
Great question. Minion up to the plate. Squidward was a slightly below average pitcher coming into this game with an ERA of 8.4. Gonna lower that by quite a bit, I imagine. As we're gonna see a nice grab there from the second baseman Yoshi to bring up Blue Toad. Blue Toad hammers one to left center, but I think Goomba's getting underneath it. Red Yoshi comes all the way from the shortstop position to at least make sure he's going to catch it. Funky Kong now. Funky Kong sends one to center. That's an out. Funky Kong acquired in that trade earlier. We thought it was rather one-sided in favor of the Spitballs, but again, Funky Kong has just been kind of below average as of recent. Top of the 9th now. 3 runs to continue the game. 3 outs to do
Mathematically,
so.
I think you win the spread.
As Red Magikoopa will hit into the outfield for a single to left center. Squidward tired. Will we see the closer? Not yet. Eggman up to bat. Eggman is going to ground into a double play. 2 outs now. We're going to take out Squidward. He could have had a complete game, but sure, Waluigi
Literally
comes in to get the last out.
One pitch.
Red Yoshi's going to fly out to right field, and that will end the game. Waluigi, 1-pitch save.
Jeez,
That's what it was. Waluigi had a 1-pitch save there. As the Harris
pulled him out just to deny Squidward the satisfaction of having a complete game.
And the final score is going to be Harrison Spitballs 6, Alex Eggs 3. It was a good game. It was a very good game. It's just those middle innings there really worked out in Harrison's favor. Looking at the box score, Red Magikoopa batting, Goomba batting. You gotta think that Yoshi could have had a lot better day than what he had. And on the
RNG
Spitball
wasn't-
side, I mean, it was relatively even for a lot of players. Blue Yoshi had a quiet day, but yeah. I think the story is here that the Spitballs succeeded on a lot of their opportunities with runners in scoring position, and the Eggs could not. Next week, we will see the Harris Spitballs take on the Henry Wilds. And we'll see the Alex Eggs take on the Justin Fireballs. Managers, anything to say?
Well, next week's Wilds game is going to be a challenge. Actually, are we going to do that, or are we going to have a week where we do the All-Star game?
The All-Star game is going to be week 7.
Gotcha.
And Alex?
Yeah, that Wilds game I'm looking forward to. It's going to be interesting.
Alex, what can your team do to prepare for next week?
I don't know. I think we might be looking at different players.
Good to know. Some moves imminent for the Alex Eggs, as once again the final score, Harrison Spitball 6, Alex Eggs 3. Signing off for Game 3 of Week 4. We hope to see you in the next game.